Greetings, Coos, one and all. Today on Yes But, I will examine the quote-unquote controversy of NPC D&D, or Adventures in Azerim from Viva La Dirt League. Is it really D&D? I'm Mac, and to answer that question, I'm going to look straight into the horse's mouth and get my answers directly from the players themselves. Rowan Benjamin, Alan Morrison, and Adam King. Using the VLDL podcast, We Were Told, episode number 25, in which they, along with DM Rob Hartley from Rob Hartley GM, discuss this very thing.
Thankfully, they're not too...
And the 50 guards have laser beams. Yeah. All of them have laser guns.
Yeah.
They've got laser guns.
Got laser guns.
And then there's giant demon lords they're spewing out demon juice.
Demon juice. Smoke juice.
Sure.
Smoke juice.
Yeah. And other things that, that really would negatively affect us.
Yes. Negative things. Negative affecting things.
I'll take it.
All right. We'll begin today with the evidence both for and against Adventures in Azerim being D&D, using clips from the VLDL podcast, We Were Told, episode number 25. Links for the full episode and the Adventures in Azerim campaign in the description below. First things first, Viva La Dirt League began as a sketch comedy channel with music parodies.
Tonight's the night, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna have some fun until the day breaks light. Now everyone is already there. I can hear the sound, so let's break it down.
And the sitcom-esque shorts in Board.
Before I do this, heed my warning. This is literally the most addictive website known to man. It will tear your life apart.
Whatever, man. Just show me.
All right, you asked for it.
No D&D in sight. Strike one, right? Well, Epic NPC Man was a big hit.
Yeah, Epic NPC, man.
It's not D&D, but it's definitely D&D adjacent, as the games that it was making fun of, they pretty much wouldn't exist without D&D. Our main adventuring party for what began as NPC D&D, a direct offshoot of Epic NPC Man, are the core members of Viva La Dirt League, Rowan, Alan, and Adam, with Ben Van Leer rounding out Barradoon and the Dickheads. Rob Hartley had the unenviable task of corralling these four chaotic forces. Several other members of the VLDL cast also had guest appearances throughout the show's run. Now, let's hear how they decided to do an actual play in the first place.
You're not playing D&D right. And you're doing this wrong or that wrong, or you're cheating here, or Rob's new rule around XYZ breaks the game. It's horrible.
Hey, Daddy Lathel. Jump on me, ride me to safety. Ride me, Daddy. Ride me, Daddy Lathel. Jump on. Yeah. Daddy.
Do you guys remember why we decided to get into Dungeons & Dragons?
I remember you were a big driving force of it, and I was just like,
this is not a loaded question. I genuinely don't remember.
I feel like it was just something that...
I know what precipitated meeting Rob, but I don't remember prior to that.
I think it would have been something along the I don't know, but off the top of my head, would have been watching a bit of Critical Role. Not that I was watching it, but that would have been in the ether.
In the ether, yeah.
And the concept of I think one of the first instigators for it was we could do it and do the green screen reenacting of it.
Yeah.
That thought process was what made us go, should we
could do it better. I just had I remembered because you said Will Wheaton how we decided that we wanted to get into Dungeons & Dragons. It was Dan Harmon's Harmon Quest.
Oh, yes.
You and I were watching Harmon Quest one day and we were like, we need to fucking do this.
Yeah, right.
That's how it was. Again, rewinding a little bit, is that first session that we did that went on Patreon, this may be faulty memory or something, but I don't remember it being particularly D&D.
It wasn't.
like official D&D?
No, it was entirely homebrew. It was. If you looked at it, you'd go, "That's a tabletop role playing game," but you wouldn't necessarily go, "That's D&D," because you didn't know what to play. It was going to be a one shot. I wanted to sort of ease you into the idea of tabletop role playing games because none of you had really done it before. You had a little bit, right?
I'd been a tiny bit.
All right, let's think about this. No matter how long you have played, we all came from somewhere. No one was born with a D20 in hand. So what they did before discovering D&D, I mean, that's a moot point, right? And having a first game that's more homebrew than D&D, I mean, a lot of people start with a similar but somewhat more simplified game like Cairn or Shadow Dark. I mean, these kind of things are fairly common now, or at least some kind of starter set where they have a lot of crutches, or scaffolding, if you will, pre-made characters, easy adventure. Here's how you do this, X, Y, and Z. So again, a mostly homebrewed first game, not really that big of a deal. I don't know. Maybe it's having been alive and playing when, first edition and Beckme, and I guess the original edition, which I didn't even know was a thing at that time. So, but those were your only options really for D&D anyways. There were a few other games you could explore at that time. RuneQuest, Rollmaster with its insane crit tables, Warhammer Fantasy, GURPS, a vast plethora of other games, really. It was the first golden age of TTRPG in many ways. And we homebrewed basically all of them to some degree. I guess you could go dig through all the dungeon magazines or dragon magazines that one friend had, and find a rule. And yes, that did happen. Realistically, running any TTRPG is more of a negotiation with the rules than a rigid interpretation. Let's take a look at how their perspective changed after playing for a while.
What's been your favorite game moment? Rob, you can go first. What do you two think? I've got one.
High up on the list was Bodger jumping off an airship.
Can I test that concept?
You can certainly do so if you want.
Oh my god!
All right. Bodger launches himself.
Okay.
Oh my god, how's this roll gonna go?
Okay, so get this. That bird guy up there, his job is to catch people. They fall over the edge.
Oh, that's a bit. He can catch people. Let's give it a crack.
Oh my god!
Oh god, that's a gamble.
What? All of my favorite moments that I can think are not D&D moments. They're all just having fun, having a laugh moments. Like,
well, there has to be the Ben rolling.
I was just about to say, yeah, episode 42.
Although that's a D&D moment, but yes.
Oh, you're right.
Please take an attack.
What? That was a 1! That's a 1, ladies and gentlemen! That's a 1! I mean...
Like, I mean moments like Ben pretending to be Saundra and you f*** him.
There's something magical.
Yeah, it's my mustache. Yeah. So, you want to get in my sloop?
Necromancy, not even one.
Okay. Maybe just this once.
Yeah.
Necromancy. Not even once.
Us trying to get into the castle. That was like, we just fail at every possible turn. I don't know what
the worst we've ever done.
It's the worst we've ever played.
I need a stealth check from each of you to see that you're not being seen by the watchful eyes of the town guards on the walls and such.
Ben,
what did you roll? You got that one. First roll of the day.
First roll of the day.
16. So they see you, and they see you.
Hey.
And what was yours?
So not good.
Not good.
Significantly.
So, yeah,
Wait,
three.
let's about this.
So Bodger's.
I got 18.
Bodger's doing well. He's stealthing. He's moving slowly.
Yes, okay, we'll keep it down. Stealthy. Fully stealthy.
What are you doing?
It was beautiful. It was just this cacophony of just awfulness. Sitting down at the table with mates to play a game. It's a really satisfying.
Another half hour and they didn't even do anything. They didn't even progress the story. They didn't even play. I'm like, they're playing D&D. Did you see how we were playing D&D for the last half hour? This is Dungeons and Dragons. What are you expecting?
Exactly.
some of the funniest shit comes out of bad rolls.
Out of failure. Yeah.
Like some of my favorite game moments, like literally what you're talking about, the getting into the castle in a few episodes,
definitive
is from failure.
Viva La Dirt League D&D.
It's so funny.
Setting up everything that you're going to do.
Yeah.
Especially if you get into the swing of like describing how everything goes, and then you're like, we haven't rolled for it yet.
Yeah.
Which is where the D&D Logic skit came from, of you stealing the orb of MacGuffin or whatever.
You're just
and
telling
and you're like, I did it, and I was like, no, you can't just describe what happens. You got to roll to see if it happens.
Yeah.
See? Just like I said. Easy. What?
You really think it was going to be that easy?
Yeah, I mean, well, I got the orb, so.
No, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, this is D&D. You don't just say something and it happens. You got to roll some shit.
That needs to be the quote for fucking D&D in general.
I've got a flow chart in my mind of like, was that a successful game of D&D? And it starts with the question, did everybody have fun? Yes, no. And that's the only question.
Yeah, great.
That's the only question on the flow chart, okay?
Right. I think Rob sums it up nicely there with his flowchart, which is one I think we should all adopt. You know, final verdict, drum roll please. It's f***ing D&D. Stop your whining, all right? Look, if you're having fun, you're doing it right. It doesn't matter if it's by the rules, if it's rules as written, if you're just making shit up as you go. If you're having funs with friends, that's what matters. Many, many, many of my favorite memories from playing tabletop role-playing games have little to nothing to do with the game itself. It's really just about having fun with mates first, which is ultimately what they're doing here, and entertaining other people. Realistically, they may have started as people playing to make content, but I think they ended up as players who happened to be making content. If you enjoyed the clips from this episode of Yes But, you may be interested in Viva La Dirt League's upcoming campaign, Into the Darklands, premiering this week. Link for the trailer is in the description. They've changed some cast members. It looks to be an exciting new adventure. They're going to definitely play up the evil aspects, it appears. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. If you made it this far in the video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. And if you would like to further support the channel, you can check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. And thank you again for watching. Keep cool.